Recording has started and topic slide number 1 is up. Go for it.
I'll start. This is blended learning assignment topic 4 by Jacob Mitchell, Parker Henry, and Trent Johnson. So terms part 1, first have formal teams. These are created and built around one objective, and they're responsible for completing that one thing that they're going to do. Informal groups, these are created subconsciously and are assigned without any purpose. So an example would be like a friend group. Social network analysis, these identify all the informal groups and networks of relationships in an organization. Cross-functional teams, this is a team or task force built with people from different departments to achieve horizontal integration and lateral relations. Problem-solving teams, these are created temporarily to resolve any specific problem. And then problems with functional silos, this occurs when people focus on internal matters of their function and cut out their interactions with other members and focus on just their functions.
All right, so self-managing teams, advantages and disadvantages. Some advantages are innovation. Team members have the freedom to review and improve their practices when trying to innovate new products. Effective decision-making. Self-managed teams can develop quicker and more effective decision-making skills. They can increase productivity. Teams work towards a common goal and are responsible for their own actions towards that goal, and also have a shared responsibility to complete that task. So some disadvantages are extended time. Sometimes plans and policies for some skill investment, and it's very inefficient. They suffer from inefficiencies like this. So multi-skilling is just training employees to do more than one skill set for their job. Some virtual teams are you could save tons of money. You can your team balance. Your team members will can have a global. You can also have 24/7 support that can scale very easily. Disadvantages of that is include challenges with virtual teams can lie in communication. Poor leadership can happen. / management and incompetent team members can also hinder that as well. So for topic 2, components of effective teams, they communicate well with each other, they focus on goals and results, everyone contributes their fair share, they offer each other support, team members are diverse, and they help for good leadership, and they're organized. Synergy is the interaction or cooperation of 2 or more organizations, substances, or other agents to produce a common effect greater than the sum of their separate effects. Social loafing is the phenomenon where a person is exerting less effort to achieve a goal when the work of the group than working alone. It is seen when the main reasons of groups are sometimes less productive than the combined performance of other members as individuals.
Alrighty, so social facilitation theory. This one I actually had some difficulty finding, but the basic of it is the social facilitation is defined by the improvement of individuals' performance when working with other people rather than alone. So this basically just has to say that people who are working on a team are going to do a lot better than if they're working by themselves. The 5 stages of team development are the forming stage, the storming stage, the norming stage, the performing stage, and the adjourning stage. So the forming stage is a stage where people start to get to know each other. It's like the first interactions that everyone's going to have when they enter a new team. The storming stage is where personalities are going to start to come out and everyone's kind of gotten past that initial starting to meet everybody. Norming stage is where everything starts to become more normalized, and any issues within that group is going to start to get ironed out. Performing stage is once you've passed through all of the difficulties that may have come up in those previous stages, and you actually start to get the actual work done within that team. And then the adjoining stage is when you've come to the end of a project, and you have to evaluate with the team to see what went right, what went wrong, and make any adjustments necessary. The Furo B theory, this is based around how people work with one another, depending on their personality types and how people interact. This include how they feel about working within a team, and also the different interpersonal relationships that can be found within that team. The diversity dilemma. This is a situation where the diversity in a group of people can cause problems, even if those problems usually should actually be better off because there's more diversity in a group. This basically happens when you add diversity to a group, usually a group's more successful, but sometimes that diversity can also be a downfall. So that's the dilemma of it. Alrighty, that is all we have for you guys today. So thank you very much for paying attention, and hope everyone has a great weekend. Alrighty, that should be it.
Sweet.
We'll stop.